My muse took me on a journey, and all I had to do was fly. In my monthly writing class with my friend and writing teacher, Carolyn Brigit Flynn, we always start with a check-in. When it was my turn, I complained about doing too much and my busyness, a cyclical complaint in my life. Carolyn looked at me earnestly, intently, and said, "I want to protect your soul." I pondered that for a while. Then it was time for us to meditate and write. Here's what came out of me. I wonder if my soul needs protecting. I think I have to ask my muse. I find her lying back on green and purple patterned cushions in the corner. She is still, silent, waiting for me. She knows I am coming. Of course she does. She knows everything about me. There is only one way to get to her. Get down on my knees, no, down on my belly, and crawl through the ever-narrowing, musty passageway. It is tight in there, tight and dark. There is not much air. I want to gulp it, to hoard it, but that is not the song of breath. I crawl on. The tunnel is long. To pass through its walls, I cannot carry any trappings of this world. As the walls grow ever tighter, I suck in my breath to get smaller. I cannot go on, but I have to. There is no backing out of this passageway. Finally, a tiny light beams at me through the darkness. My muse has taken pity on me. She is signaling to me, telling me that there is a way out. I will not be stuck forever. Her light beckons me on. By the time I finally emerge from the tunnel, I am naked, bruised, empty. But it is not a bad empty. It is a good empty, the best kind of empty. She sits before me, all I have ever wanted, the source from which I came. I revel in her presence, prostrate at her feet. "I have been waiting for you," she says. I sit up, cross my legs, face her, my belly soft, my palms open, eyes loose in their sockets, jaw relaxed, tongue curved softly in the cave of my mouth. I watch her take me in. I see her see me. I can feel her penetrating my skin, all the layers, fascia, muscles, fleshy walls that protect me. I do not mind. I welcome her with relief. As I breathe with her, moment after moment after moment, she breathes with me in unison, and something held tight starts loosening inside me. Ah, I think, maybe breathing like this, present, is all there is. Maybe the fierce insistence of all my questions doesn't matter at all. Maybe there are no answers. What were my questions? They seemed so burning just minutes ago. I strain to find them, but they are darting birds flying away. Am I living the life I meant to live? Am I doing this right? Creating in the right way? Loving in the right way? Why do I do so much? How much is too much? What is this exquisite marriage between passion, fulfillment, and busyness? What drives me? Would it be better if I didn't? Or is this just the way things are, the way I am? Am I truly fulfilling my destiny, or am I missing something essential? Will I ever stop being me? But none of these questions matter anymore. We both watch them disappear, small birds darting away. She smiles, that knowing, loving, familiar smile. I return to her soft, loving eyes. I fall into them, and she takes me on a journey, flying, soaring, riding the trade winds. She soars beside me, and we rise. The world seems not to matter so much. All the doing, tasks, tangles, unfulfilled desires, the tragic, traumatic pulse of the broken world, all of it vanishes far below us, a blur, a blip, temporal. Flying like this, in unison, is all that matters. Air lifting us into oneness. This is the truth of who I have always been. These vibrating cells, my soul, pure life force pulsing beneath and beyond, the excellent mind that uplifts, inspires, and drives me. None of that matters now. Now there is just the sweep of our wings, the clear vision of our eyes. This is where you belong, she says, though she doesn't need words to say it. This is who you really are, who we really are. Looking down, I see the dance and drama of my life, the dance and drama of all our lives, playing out on the canvas far below. My silly, petty question, how do I stand up and show my soul, dissolves into the beating essence of life itself. You already are. You cannot help but show your soul. It is who you are. It is all you will ever be. You will live. You will die. Enjoy yourself in between. Live fully. There is no right way. There is no wrong way. It's all a dance, and you are dancing your perfect dance. You are being you. Then we rise into a new current, and there is no language, no words, just feather and air and breeze and freedom, each cell reverberating with every other cell. One big breath heaving in and heaving out. Far, far below us, my human life cycles through its cycles, asks its questions, suffers and savors, wonders, questions, fails, triumphs, loves, and knows, gets stuck, breaks down, breaks free. It's all just human life, she says. You can step into it and you could step out of it. This will always be here whenever you open the portal. And in that moment, I have my answer. There are no right answers. My soul doesn't need to be protected or saved. All that needs to happen is this: nothing but soaring, nothing but flight. Now here's a prompt for you. If you truly listened, what would your muse say to you? If you'd like to come study with me, to write deep from the heart while learning the craft of memoir, join me for a special 5-day retreat this fall, The Art of Memoir, crafting compelling, vivid, true life stories. It will be at Villa Maria del Mar in Santa Cruz, California, from November 3rd through November 7th. If you'd like to experience 5 unforgettable days writing to powerful and effective memoir prompts under the guidance of a master teacher, join me in Santa Cruz, California the first week in November for an intimate, unforgettable retreat at a gorgeous retreat center perched high on the Pacific Ocean. The art of memoir will lead you deep into your story and the craft of memoir. Many of us hold a deep dream of writing the story of our lives so we could understand ourselves better, pass down family stories, or help others benefit from the lessons we've learned. By giving our experiences shape, texture, and beauty, we hope to create a lasting legacy that will inspire and inform. The art of memoir will teach you how to take life stories and craft them into memoir. In this transformative workshop, you'll connect with your inner voice, discover the healing power of language, and birth powerful, true stories onto the page. Evocative prompts will lead you deeply into the world of memoir and story. Discover how to find the story beneath the story, why writers need to slow down where it hurts, and the secret of crafting tales rooted in the immediacy and physicality of the moment. Join me this November in Santa Cruz. This intimate retreat is currently filling with a wonderful, dynamic group of writers I can't wait to meet with. Claim your spot now. And could find a link to the retreat in the show notes. And remember, every time you click the heart, leave a comment or share a post, you're making it far easier for new readers to discover the writer's journey.